Hey everybody, Michelle with Triangle Social Media coming live into the group and a few other places, sharing some social media tips to help you with your business. And I'm going to do a screen share in just a moment, but I basically want to talk about usernames and some keywords to help you on Facebook to get more reach. And so there's a lot of different things that we can do to help our Facebook business page be more optimized, strategies that we can use to help grow and connect with people. And so that's what I do. I try to teach and help people just know some of those things so that we can all grow. Um, so I'm going to do a screen share and then I will show you some of the things that we're talking about here. Here we go. And I hope you're doing well today. It looks beautiful outside, and I hope that you get some sun. So this is my Facebook business page. I invite you to connect if we haven't already. And so you will see at the top here the URL. The URL for my Facebook business page has my username right there in it. Okay. So whenever you want to tag somebody and you're not quite sure, sometimes tagging can be difficult to say the least. Go to their Facebook page and copy the URL name and put that in for your tag. Because sometimes people choose a username that is different than their business name. So I usually recommend, whenever possible, choose the business name for your Facebook page that matches your actual business name. Now, sometimes that's not available and you have to do something like add a digit or some kind of a character. Like in my case, Triangle Social Media was actually taken. There is a business with this name somewhere in the Middle East. And so I basically shortened it and just put the letter M, right? But usually when people type in Triangle Social as they're typing in, if they're trying to tag me, it does usually populate. I always say look for the picture with the pink in the background. So this is my page, and you will see under the cover photo, there's the name of my business, right? And there is the username. So you can highlight, right click, copy. If you want to take that somewhere to go tag, that's a convenient way to do it, or just type it in. And then using my friend Florence, who I just had an interview with on Social Soundbites business interviews. Enjoy Florence and working with her. She's awesome if you need painting services. But again, just to show you an example, Fresh Coat Painters of Cary, and her username is Fresh Coat Cary. A little bit shorter, but it's the same name, right? And if you started to type that, you would see, because it's a franchise, you'll see Fresh Coat Painters, and there may be some other cities. And so she was smart and made it a little shorter, including the Cary, and that will help people to tag her and not a different, franchise, right? So that situation comes up from time to time. And so I want to just give you an example, because sometimes I come across this, and not to pick on Utah Valley. I tried to choose a business that was far away. But you can see in this example that this person did not choose a username, which is really easy to do in your about section when you edit your details and settings. However, this person did not. So you can see that the URL is not specialized. It has all the extra numbers at the end. And it just makes it a little bit more difficult to tag someone. It's possible that it creates issues. And when we make things easy for people, then there's more of a just uninterrupted stream between the customer and the business. We want to make things easy whenever possible, whether it be sharing a review instead of asking for a review and leaving it up to them to go find out where to do it. Give them the link, correct? Right? And so this is just one of those things. The easier we make it for people, the more likely they are to engage with us, to find us. We want them to find us. So Utah Valley HVAC, I recommend you create a username. Just glancing at their paper, maybe it's a new business, possibly. If I'm not sure, I could scroll down to the bottom and you can see page transparency. That's something auto-populated from Facebook, and it basically tells everybody when you created your page. So it could be that they're not in business anymore. And I almost suspect that because they created the page way back in 2013, and I'm not seeing any content. So just one of the things that I look at on a page. Maybe they're not in business anymore. But this is just one of many examples that I actually find where people don't have a username. So if I'm giving them a social media tune-up, for example, I definitely make sure to do that. So let's come back over here. The other thing I wanted to talk about was your keywords that you can use so that people can find you when they're searching. And they may be searching right here in this. People look for everything on Facebook. Recommendations for if they need painting services, right? If they need a therapist, if they need a doctor, if they need some kind of handyman. I mean, fill in the blank. People are asking for recommendations and, reviews, word of mouth for every topic, industry, business under the sun. So, by the way, that's a great strategy for you to put some search words in there and look for people who are already looking for you. So you could put, if you are Mario, for example, Mario Steele, and you have an awesome Bible trivia show, you might put, a lot of people put recommendations for shows to watch. Just put in different phrasing, and you'll find people who have publicly said, hey, recommend your favorite shows. Well, that's an invitation for him to go ahead and put a response in that thread of that public request and recommend his show, right? Bible or Babble. So just a little side note, example, strategy, if you will. Let me come down and show you what I was aiming to show you, which is down here in all of this section, right underneath your hours, this area right here. You can add keywords that reflect what industry you're in. And it is auto-populated, so you might have to play around with some of the words. Sometimes it's not like the exact business you have, but it's in the vicinity, right? For example, you're some kind of a contractor, and you might find home improvement, local service. And then if you are specific, it may say, painting service or woodworking or whatever the industry that you're in. But you can put up to three keywords here. And, sometimes I have found that Facebook, you have to do it a few times before it sticks. I think it's just a glitch in Facebook, but come back every so often and check. Do you have up to 3? Is it saving correctly? And does it reflect what you want? A lot of times I will find, I don't even think this is probably not the best example because they're older. Well, he actually does. Heating, ventilating, and air conditioning service. He did choose 2. He could put a third one. And so he did actually pretty well by choosing 2 that are in the industry he's in. So he could add maybe a local service, but you play around in that section, you edit that. And let me just show you here. So right now I am viewing my page as a visitor. And so you'll see if this is something new Facebook did. I love this new feature. You can toggle back and forth between yourself and your business right here at the top. And so then you can engage as yourself or your business on your posts. And it just makes things a lot easier. But if I scroll down, I can go to where those words are. I can edit it directly right here. Just click the little edit. And then you will see the pop-up. And so as you start to type, Facebook will give you suggestions. So go here and add your categories, because what happens is people who are looking for what you do, they are searching for the service that you offer or for the product that you sell. And they are coming right here and they are typing in looking for, or they might say searching for or need. So do a little investigative work yourself and put in different words. And so even when I just type that, there's recommendations, looking for. So what if I say looking for pizza? I don't know if that'll come up. Let's see. Looking for pizza. Well, what I'm going to probably see is ads and promotions and Facebook pages of pizza restaurant owners. I'm also going to see anything that has that keywords. Huh, I don't know why that popped up. Joyce, okay, I don't know if that's real. So here's one. And the other thing is the time. You want to take note of the date of when that populated. And so you can look here at the different choices that you have and options that you have to specifically target what you're searching for. You can look just for posts, just for people, for example, just for photos, and so just play around with it and explore. But so if I put, oops, let's come down here to pages. I'm probably going to see two of my favorites. Let me just see if I do. I'm so surprised. I said looking for pizza. So if I just put pizza, so I'm seeing a lot of different pages. There's Manhattan Pizza Raleigh. There's Manhattan Pizza. Okay, and scrolling down. There's a lot of them. Do you have a favorite? You can get great recommendations. So I'm going to change this just because I'm curious, and just really, I have found people, so I put the word pizza in, and even right here, Facebook is suggesting, right? So Johnny's Pizza is one of my favorites, and Manhattan Pizza in Holly Springs is my other favorite. And both awesome, wonderful people, delicious food, highly recommend. But you could put any keyword in here, right, that you're looking for, and in the search result, you're going to find people who are advertising their business, obviously, right? But you're going to find posts where people are looking for pizza, and then you can recommend. And so whatever the thing is that they're looking for, you're going to find a post where people, if I just click on post, now this one is just so here's someone talking about pizza. You're going to find conversations and threads in groups that you're in, right? Obviously, oh, I know what this one's about. Women in networking. So I belong to Women in Networking Holly Springs, an awesome group of women. And so this post was made recently by Christine Wallors. And, there's a feature, just, some of the members. And our host venue is Manhattan Pizza Holly Springs, of course. So I'm sure that's in the context of that commentary there. But you learn about people, you find out, it's a great way to find possible leads. And so as you have time, it's just one of those strategies that you use the search bar and you type in, whatever your business is looking for, and then whatever your business provides. And you will find people in that search result that are looking for you. And so that's a direct invitation for you to connect, right? So usernames, make sure you have your username, make sure you have your keywords, your industry related designations there, and use the search bar and look for people who are already looking for you. So that's pretty much it for today. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I look forward to next Wednesday at 12:30, Social Soundbites with Michelle, social media tips. Have a great day. Bye-bye.